Good morning, students. In the last class, we have completed a topic, that is what is total cost, what is total fixed cost, what is total variable cost, and we have also studied the what is the relation between the total cost, total fixed cost, and the total variable cost. And we have also proved that uh, the what TC equal to TFC plus TVC. Okay. So in today's class, we are going to study what is the difference between the total fixed cost and the total variable cost. Okay. So let's start. We will discuss the difference between the fixed cost and the variable cost along with the basis of the difference. So first basis is the meaning. So the fixed costs are those costs which do not change with the change in level of output. These remain same. Variable costs are those costs which change with the change in the level of output. Okay, as we already studied in the last class, that the fixed costs are those costs which do not change with the change in level of output. Whatever there is change in level of output, the output is become zero or to the maximum, the fixed cost will be always be remain the constant and the same. There will be no change in the fixed cost. But in the case of the variable cost, these are those costs which change with the change in level of output. If the output is in zero, so that cost will also be zero. If the cost or if the output of the product is maximum, so the cost will be also be too much high. So cost is also change with the change in level of output. Now the next one is factors, and these are the payment made on the fixed factor of production. Okay, in which the payment is basically made on the fixed factor of production, that is land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, sorry, these all are the payment which is made on the fixed factor of production, and fixed factor of production is land, machinery. These all are the fixed factor, and these in the variable cost, these are the payment which is made on the variable factors of production. Variable factor means labors, raw material, electricity. So these all are the factors of a variable factor, which means capital will be changed as well as labor will be changed. But in the case of fixed factor, there will be entrepreneur as well as the land. These were not changed in the process of production. Next is zero level of output. These costs occur when even when the level of output is zero. जब हमारा output क्या होगा, zero होगा, तो क्या होगा, cost इस पे occur होगी, चाहे हम zero produce करें चाहे हम maximum produce करें. जो हमारा कॉस्ट होगा वो हमेशा फिक्स्ड होगा. फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर हमने 30 फिक्स कर लिया, 30 कॉस्ट इनकर हो रहा है, फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट, सो ज़ीरो प्रोडक्शन, ज़ीरो लेवल ऑफ आउटपुट के प्रोडक्शन पे भी 30 ही कॉस्ट लगेगा और मैक्सिमम कमोडिटी को प्रोड्यूस करने में 30 ही कॉस्ट लगेगा. ओके, in the case of variable cost, these costs become zero at zero level of output. When the output is zero, the cost will also be zero. Okay, so it is in this case there is direct relation between the cost as well as the output. So when there is zero level of output, so the cost will also be zero. Next is time dimension. Fixed cost exists in the short period only, and the variable cost exists in the short period as well as long period. As we already studied in the variable factor, that in the variable case, all the factors become the variable because a producer have enough time to change their factors. But in the case of short period, the costs are fixed. Okay, so fixed cost exists in the short period. Ki short period mein when the time period is less than 1 year, in that case fixed cost occur. But in the case of variable cost, in the variable cost, fixed cost as well as variable cost exist in the short period as well as in the long period. Okay, variable cost anchor in the both period, short period as well as in the long period. Next is diagrammatic presentation. So the fixed cost curve is horizontal straight line parallel to the x-axis, because at the zero level of output or at the maximum level of output, the cost will be the same. So in on variable axis, on y axis we will take the cost, and on the x axis we will take the output. So we will put on the all the values, so we get the curve which is parallel to the x axis. It is the parallel to the x axis as well as it is horizontal straight line. In the case of variable cost curve is an inverse S-shaped curve. Okay, variable cost is inverse S-shaped. We have already studied that it is inverse S-shaped variable cost. Okay. Alternative names of the fixed cost and the variable cost. These costs are also known as supplementary cost or indirect cost. Fixed cost is also called the supplementary cost as well as the indirect cost, and variable cost is also called the prime cost and the direct cost. Effect on business. Business may continue even if these costs are not recovered in the short run. Okay, what will impact on the business? So business will never be wind up when there is when these if business may continue even these costs are not recovered in the short run, कि शॉर्ट रन में जितना कॉस्ट इनकर हुआ है वो रिकवर नहीं भी हो पा रहा तो भी बिजनेस क्या होगा, वो कंटिन्यू रहेगा, वाइंड अप नहीं होगा. बट द in the case of variable cost, business may not continue if these costs are not recovered. Okay, business may be wind up if these costs like variable cost is not recovered, so business is not continued or it becomes the wind up. Next is, what are the example of the fixed cost and the variable cost? So the insurance premium, minimum electricity bills, these all are the example of the fixed cost. And the example of the variable cost is wages to the casual laborers, excise duty. What is the excise duty? These all are the indirect tax, okay, which is made on the production of the goods. So it all of the example of difference between the fixed cost and the variable cost. Fixed cost always be remains the same whether it is the zero level of output or maximum output, but variable cost is change when there is change in level of output. The curve of the fixed cost is parallel to the x-axis and the curve of the variable cost is inverse S-shaped curve. Okay, and the alternative name of the fixed cost and the variable cost is fixed cost is also called the supplementary cost or the indirect cost, and variable cost are also known as the prime cost or the direct cost. Next is average cost or average total cost. It is also called AC or ATC. ATC means total cost. So average cost in the case of short run, it is the per unit cost of producing the commodity. AC is the total cost divided by the output. It is the sum of the AFC and AVC. So how we calculate the average cost? It is the per unit cost of producing the commodity, कि हर commodity को produce, हर unit को produce करने में कितना cost incur हो रहा है, हर unit commodity को produce करने. For example, if the unit is producing 1, 2, 3, 4 and total cost is 2, 4, 8, 12. So at the first unit what will be the AC? 2 upon 1, that is 2. Next is 4 upon 2, that is 2. Next is 8 upon 3 to 2 point something, and the at the fourth unit, so 12 upon 4, 3 unit 3 AC. So average cost is the per unit cost of producing the commodity, कि हर यूनिट को प्रोड्यूस करने पे कितना कॉस्ट इनकर हो रहा है उसको बोलते हैं एवरेज कॉस्ट. तो AC is the AC is the total cost divided by the output. Okay, total cost divided by the output or units. Okay, so it is the sum of the AFC and AVC. As we studied that the TC is the sum of TFC plus TVC, like that AC equal to AFC plus AVC. Here average fixed cost, average variable cost. So whenever we have to calculate it, AC equal to TC by Q, or AC equal to when we have to calculate, so TFC plus TVC by Q, because it is the TC upon Q and TC includes the TFC plus TVC, or we can also write this in this like this, and it is equal to the average cost plus variable cost, average fixed cost plus average variable cost. Okay, let's see once more that the AC equal to TC by Q. Okay, and what we also write TC as the it is the sum of the TFC plus TVC by Q. So it will also like that, TFC by Q plus TVC by Q, it is equal to the AFC plus AVC, which is equal to the AC. Okay, so it is the average cost or average total cost. So AC comprises of the two types of the cost, basically in the short period. Okay, in the short period when we talk about, so it includes the two type of cost, that is average fixed cost and the average variable cost. Now we start, what is the average fixed cost? It is the per unit fixed cost of producing the commodity. Okay, whenever we calculate it, it is the total fixed cost of producing the commodity. कि पर यूनिट जितना भी फिक्स कॉस्ट इनकर हो रहा है उसको कैलकुलेट करने के लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, पर यूनिट फिक्स कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोड्यूसिंग द कमोडिटी, की हर यूनिट पर यूनिट पे कितना फिक्स कॉस्ट लग रहा है उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं एवरेज फिक्स कॉस्ट, एंड इट कैन ऑल्सो बी calculated as it is the ratio of the TFC to total output. We know that AC equal to TC by output, so whenever we have to calculate the AFC, it is equal to TFC by output. From the value of TFC we can calculate the value of AFC. Okay, so you know very well that whenever the output is 0 or the maximum, the TFC will always be remaining the same, as well as it also be constant. So when the unit 1 TFC is 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so TFC is always be same. So how we calculate the AFC? We should divide the TFC by output. So at the first unit 20 by 1 we get the value of 20. Next is 20 by 2, it equal to 10. Next is 20 upon 3, so 3 6 are 18, 6. Next is 20 upon 4, it equals to the 4 5 ja 20. So like that we can calculate the value of this. When we divide the TFC to the output, we can get the value of average fixed cost. Okay, so we will plot all these values AFC and output on the diagram. So we will take here output and here AFC. So इधर क्या लेंगे 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and here we will take 2 4 6 8 10 till 20. Okay, last number is 20, and we will plot all these value at the one level of output. There is cost is 20, and like this we get the value and join the all the point and we get the AFC. Okay, so as output increases, we know that when the output is increases 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, AFC goes on falling. See, AFC is falling. It becomes 20, 10, 6.6, 5, 4, 3.3, 2.9, 2.5 and forms a downward sloping curve. It becomes the downward sloping, okay. It is declining but never touches x-axis as fixed cost can never be 0, okay. So AFC is the downward sloping curve because because it is the negative relation, both of them, that when output is increasing then AFC is decreasing, okay. So it shows the negative relation between the output as well as AFC. That's why the curve of the AFC is downward sloping, but this curve can never be touch the x-axis because फिक्स कॉस्ट कैन नेवर बी 0. ये जो फिक्स कॉस्ट हम लोग ये जो वैल्यू कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं AFC, वो कैसे कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि फिक्स कॉस्ट से ले रहे हैं और फिक्स कॉस्ट कभी भी 0 नहीं होता है भले 0 लेवल ऑफ आउटपुट ही हम प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हो. इन दैट केस हमारा AFC कर्व एक्स एक्सिस को कभी भी टच नहीं करेगा, ठीक है. वो डाउनवर्ड स्लोप होगा, डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग होगा, बट इट कैन नेवर ever touch the x-axis, okay. This downward sloping curve is also known as rectangular hyperbola, okay. This downward sloping curve is also called the rectangular hyperbola, which means that area of all rectangular, that means TFCs under this curve remain the same. You see that when we take the 20 and 1, next is 10 and 2, 10 and 2, next is 6.6 and 3, 6.6 and 3, 5 and 4, 3.3 or 6, 4 and 6. Whenever we draw this diagram, the rectangle we get, these rectangle, it will always be equal, okay. So all the rectangle, that means TFC, because it is only because of the TFC is always be constant and remaining the same, so that the rectangle which becomes, we have seen these rectangle, it is always be equal, so that this curve is rectangular hyperbola. The rectangle becomes from the TFC and the TFC is always be same, okay. Now next is AVC, that means average variable cost. It is the per unit variable cost of producing the commodity, which means कि per unit जो भी variable cost incur हो रहा है तो उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, एवरेज वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, ओके. सो हाउ वी कैलकुलेट इट, इट इज कैलकुलेटेड बाय द AVC इक्वल टू TVC अपॉन क्वांटिटी, ओके. बिकॉज एवरी लेवल ऑफ एवरी वेरिएबल कॉस्ट से हम लोग क्या निकाल रहे हैं, एवरेज वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, कि पर यूनिट वेरिएबल कॉस्ट पे हम कितना एवरेज कॉस्ट को ले रहे हैं. सो इट इज कॉल्ड द एवरेज वेरिएबल कॉस्ट. सो वी विल कैलकुलेट इज लाइक दिस, AVC इक्वल टू TVC अपॉन Q, okay. So first of all you see the schedule as well as diagram, that the output is increasing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 till 10, and the TVC is 10 18 24 28 32 38 46 58 72 100, and it is also TFC is increasing with the increasing in the output. So AFC, how we calculate, TVC upon output. So at the first unit 10 upon 1, which is equal to the 10. Next is 18 upon 2, 9. Next is whenever we have taken the 72 upon 9, in that case So we get the value of 8. So by dividing the TVC to output, we can calculate the value of average variable cost. Okay. So we will plot this point, plot these value on the diagram. Okay. So what we will do, here we will take output. As the output increases, TVC also increases. Sorry, AVC. So we will plot all the values on the diagram 1, 2, 3, 4 till 10, and we will also take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. From this we get the, at the first unit there is 10 level of output. Then at the second unit there is 9, 3, 8, 7, 6, 8. Okay. We get the average variable cost curve. Okay, by plotting all these values. It's so simple. Whenever we know the schedule, we have to only plot all these values. Okay, in the diagram figure 6.5, ABC curve is U shape. Okay, you see the curve is U, like this, it is U. So because of the application of the variable proportion, as we already studied that in the variable cost there is application of the variable proportion as the output increases. You see that as the output increases, which means output is increasing 1, 2, 3, 4, AFC begins to fall. AFC is falling. See, 10, 9, 8, 7, it is falling because of the operation of the law of decreasing cost. Okay, laws of decreasing cost means law of increasing return, which means whenever the return is more, then there is cost is also less. How? कि अगर रिटर्न हमें ज़्यादा मिलेगा, मतलब हमें रिटर्न ज़्यादा मिल रहा है और कॉस्ट कम मिल रहा है, इन दैट केस क्या होगा, आउटपुट हमारा इंक्रीज करेगा और कॉस्ट हमारा डिक्रीज करेगा, बिकॉज प्रॉफिट हमको ज़्यादा मिल रहा है और कॉस्ट हमारा लेस इनकर हो रहा है. ठीक है. एंड द नेक्स्ट इज then AVC reaches its minimum point, and then AVC reaches its minimum point. Okay, AVC reaches its minimum point to 5 at the 5, 6, 7, 6.4, 6.3, 6.5. Then after that AVC starts increasing. You see, after that at 6.5 AVC start to increase from 7 to 7.25, 8 and 10, which means there is law of increasing cost. इसका क्या मतलब हो गया कि अब कॉस्ट क्या हो रहा है, वो इंक्रीज कर रहा है बिकॉज ऑफ द डिमिनिशिंग रिटर्न, कि रिटर्न हमको कम मिल रहा है और कॉस्ट हमारा इंक्रीज कर रहा है. मीन्स आउटपुट हमारा इंक्रीज तो कर रहा है, बट जो रिटर्न हमको मिल रहा है वो कम मिल रहा है, एज वेल एज जो कॉस्ट जो एनकर हो रहा है वो क्या हो रहा है, वो कॉस्ट हमारा इंक्रीज होता जा रहा है. इन अबव केस कॉस्ट हमारा डिक्रीज हो रहा था बिकॉज ऑफ द इंक्रीजिंग रिटर्न. आफ्टर दैट इट बिकम्स द कांस्टेंट, एंड देयर विल बी ऑल्सो इन आफ्टर द पॉइंट 7 we see on the 8, 9, 10 we see that the cost is increasing. Again it is increasing because of the only diminishing return. The return from the producing the commodity is decreasing, so the cost is increasing, and it is the worst condition for the producer. Okay, so next is does AVC curve follow the application of the law of only for that purpose AVC follow the cost law of variable proportion, because in this case we see the law of increasing return, constant return, and the diminishing return. When the return is more, cost will be less. When there is constant return, so there will be no change in both of them, and when there is increasing cost, so return is less. So in that condition the consumer will face the losses more. Now we will study what is the relation between the AFC, AVC and the AC, or we have to prove that ATC means average total cost, or we can also write as AC. It is equal to the AFC plus AVC. We have to prove this. Okay. So average cost is aggregate of the average fixed cost and the average variable cost. AC equal to AFC plus AVC. So we will see the schedule. Schedule is output is increasing, and AFC is 20, 10, 6.6, 5, 4, 3, 3.3, 2.9, 2.5, 2.2, 2, and the AVC is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.4, 6.2, 6.6, 7.25, 8 or 10. And how we calculate the AC? We will add both of them, AFC plus AVC. So 20 plus 10, we get the value 30. 10 plus 9, 19, 6.6, 8, it is equal to 14.6, 5.7, it is equal to 12, 4 plus 6.4, it is the 10.4, 3.3 plus 6.2, it is equal to the 9.5, 2.9 plus 6.5, 9.5. So from this we get the value of the AC. Okay. Now next step, what we have to do, we will plot all these value on the diagram. Okay. So first of all, we plot the value of the AFC. Okay, we will plot these value on the diagram so that we get the curve of the rectangular hyperbola, and this curve is never touches x-axis because fixed cost can never be 0. AVC, we will draw the AVC, and AVC is the U-shaped curve, and after that we will draw the value, draw the AC curve or ATC. Okay, we get the ATC or AC curve. So in above table 6.6 and figure 6.6 falls AC falls up to the 6th unit. Okay, you see AC falls up to the 6th unit. It is falling 13, 19, 14, 12, 10.4, 9.5, 9.5. Okay, because AFC and AVC are falling. अभी देखिए कि AC क्या हो रहा है, वो फॉल कर रहा है, इसलिए इसका कर्व ऐसे डाउनवर्ड होता चला जा रहा है. क्यों? क्योंकि AFC और AVC दोनों फॉल कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि AC is totally depend upon the AFC and AVC. So AC is falling only because of AFC and AVC is falling. See, AFC is falling 20, 10, 6.6, 5, 4, 3.3, and AC is also falling 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.4. So only because of that AC is also falling, and it is the minimum and constant at the 7th unit. When you see the 7th unit, till this AC is constant, because AC is constant on the 9.5, 9.5, and then it becomes to rise because AVC is also rising, and after that it starts to increasing 9.75, 10.2, 12.0, because AC starts to increase. AFC is not increasing, only AVC is increasing 7.25, 8 and 10. Only because of that AC starts to again increasing. Then AC curve is U-shaped, as you see that the AC curve is U-shaped. It is U-shaped and it is downward sloping. Initially it is downward sloping and then becomes upward sloping after a certain level of output. Okay, and after that a certain level of output is declining up to the 6th and 7th, and after that it starts to increasing. Okay, and next is both AC means ATC or the AVC curve are U-shaped. Okay, you see both curve are U-shaped. Okay, ATC being sum total of AFC and AVC. Okay, you know that the ATC or AC is sum of or AVC plus AFC. AVC. Okay, so it lies the above the AVC curve. Both ATC, simply ATC. You see the diagram, AFC, AVC, and the AC. It is the above the both of them. As the producer increases the level of output, the vertical difference between the AC and AVC curves goes on increasing as AVC goes on decreasing as output increases. What it says, that the both, as the producer increase the level of output, if the producer is increase the level of output, the vertical difference between the AC and AVC, vertical difference between the AC and AVC, the difference between both of them is decreasing. Initially the difference between both of them too much, but after that it starts to declining the difference between both of them, and AFC goes on decreasing as output increases. You see, when the output is increasing, AFC is decreasing. Okay, so minimum point on AC curve, minimum point of AC curve is 9.5 and 9.5. Okay, minimum point on the AC curve is lies to the right of the minimum point of AVC curve. What is the minimum point of AVC? The minimum point of AVC is 5 6 7. So here 5 6 7 at this point, 5 6, it is the minimum point of the AC curve. The minimum point of AC curve is 7. Okay, it is the curve is right to the AVC. In other word, AVC becomes minimum. Okay, you see, in other words, AVC becomes minimum at lower level of output compared to AC. Okay, which means AVC is minimum at lower output. AVC क्या है, minimum है lower output पे as comparison to AC. Whenever it compared to the AC, it is because AC is the sum of AFC and AVC. Okay, we know very well it is the point of the AVC is become lower output when it is compared to the AC curve, because AC is the sum of AFC and AVC. Okay, so it's all about the today's class. We will continue further in the next class.